remember the day when we started talking. We were kids and I knocked down all of your mobiles, but you did not seem to mind at all. We took our bikes to the lake after school each day and skipped many stones from the beach, and one thing you said was this.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sydney and this is the Pleasant Street Farmhouse. I'm so happy that you stopped by my channel. Today I have some ultimate deep cleaning, some spring cleaning, updating, and if you stay tuned, you'll get to meet our newest foster kitten. And you can hear her in the background right now because she's sitting with me while I'm doing this recording. So I have a cluttered cleaning cabinet underneath my sink. I don't know if anybody else is like this. They just kind of shove everything underneath the sink and it grew to this awful mess. So I took everything out. I'm going to give it a good scrub down. And then I also got a like an organizing mat from Target, and if I can find the link, I'll leave it in the description below. For the mat that I used, it's a very, very large mat, which I thought was great because everybody's under sink area or wherever they store their cleaning supplies is a little different. But I liked this one because I could cut it down to size, and it has grips on one side and it's rubber, so if there's any spills or anything, it will just wipe right away. So I'm going to go ahead and measure this out, and then I kind of had to play around with it a minute because we had some, our water lines and everything underneath the sink to make sure it had a good fit. So it did take me just a little bit of time to figure out the proper fit, but once I got it all figured out, it totally transformed this underspace. As you can tell, our cabinets are original to the house, so they are pretty old and just have the normal wear and tear as any under sink cabinet does. So this, I think, gave it a nice crisp new look to our cabinet storage for all of our cleaning supplies. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that fits in there properly, and then I pulled out all of the cleaning supplies. I had multiple duplicates of sprays and things like that, and if you haven't seen my other video on my review for the Target infused cleaning line, I'll make sure I leave that in the iCards. You can go check that out. But I went ahead and I got all of the new cleaning line items from Target, and I just really, really love them. So I'm trying to move more towards those types of products than all of the chemicals that I have underneath the sink. So I'm going through, I'm throwing out anything that looks expired or that shouldn't be used anymore, and then wiping down everything, just giving it a nice wipe down, and just kind of reorganizing. I also, obviously I love my Mrs. Meyer sprays. I will always love my Mrs. Meyer sprays, and I had like 4 opened bottles. So as I go throughout cleaning the rest of the house, you'll see me using the Mrs. Meyer sprays instead of my infused line. And that's not because I don't love my infused line. I was actually just trying to use up the remainder of the Mrs. Meyer's bottles that I had open, so I could get those out of the way. I also went ahead and picked up the glass cleaner. That was the one thing I didn't pick up from the infused line, and I really wanted to give it a try, so I just went ahead and picked that up in the matching glass cleaning cloth. So again, I'll leave that original review in the iCards. If you haven't checked that out, feel free to go take a look at that after you finish watching this video. So let's go ahead and get organizing this area.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. I said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted.
So as I'm cleaning the kitchen, I can't help but acknowledge the hole in the wall above the stove. And if you're first watching this today, you're probably like, oh my gosh, what is going on there? Sean and I are in the process of redoing our kitchen, and the first step was to take out the microwave. There was actually a microwave up there that was there when we moved into the house, and it wasn't up to code. So we went ahead and took that out, and there was a big hole behind the microwave that was new for us to find out. So we took that down. We've actually got our countertops and backsplash ready to go in the next week to get installed, and I'm so excited. And like I said earlier, all of the backsplash and countertops that are in the house currently are original to the house, so I am so excited to see the before and afters. You'll definitely want to make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to record the whole process, and I think it's going to be an amazing before and after. So again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. YouTube has a new thing on their channel preferences where you have to hit the subscribe button and then turn on the bell notification and make sure you hit all notifications, and that will make sure that you're getting notified when that video comes out. I'm not sure why they changed it that way, but that's what you're going to want to do. It's not enough to just hit subscribe now. You actually have to turn on all notifications when you hit that bell. So make sure you do that so you get notified when that video comes out. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing before and after. I'm so excited to show you guys what we decided to go with. I think it's going to really update this kitchen, and it's going to look very sharp and nice, and it is farmhouse themed. So if that's up your alley, you'll definitely want to stay tuned to see that video. Again, there's supposed to be installing them this coming week, so the video should be out as soon as that gets done. So I'm just finishing up again. You can see I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's. I had 4 or 5 bottles of the Mrs. Meyer's products that, some were barely used, some only had a little bit left in them. So I just was trying to get rid of all of the extra bottles. And that is one thing that I do like about the Infused line. Though the bottles themselves run around $8 at Target, the cartridges are only $2 to $3, which is honestly average for like the Mrs. Meyer sprays or things like that. However, you don't have all of the plastic that you're throwing away. So I really do love that it's going to be a little bit more environmental friendly. So again, I'll leave that linked in the description or in the iCards above. If you haven't checked that video out, you can definitely check that out after this video is done. So I'm just doing a quick spray down of our kitchen table. The dogs are hanging out. They're always right at my feet. Usually while I'm cleaning, I do keep them in the kitchen, just because if I didn't, this is what it would be like throughout the whole house, and it would just take a lot longer to get everything done, because they're always like right there. They want to play. They want me to love on them. So it's a distraction for me for a few hours. So I just put them in the kitchen while I'm cleaning the rest of the house. So in just a few minutes, you guys are going to see our new foster kitten. She is absolutely adorable. I love her so much. We are not keeping her. She is going to be getting fixed and going back to the shelter, and I'm sure she's going to get adopted quickly. So this is Nala. Nala is a domestic long hair. She's blue furred, and she's just the sweetest little thing. The person that found her actually found her in her wall of her house by herself. So she got her out and then brought her to the shelter, and I took her home because she's too little to stay at the shelter. And so she's just going to be running around while I'm picking up the bathroom, and then we'll just keep on cleaning and trucking through.
Like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you, wanna see you smile? Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dancing till it feels alright, all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dancing till it feels alright, all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes. You've told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive. just don't know, I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me.
So I'm just going to end in the bedroom. I had a whole lot of other cleaning things that I needed to get done, but I actually had to put those things off. And if you aren't aware, Sean and I are getting ready to move. So our house is just in a constant state of chaos, clutter, boxes. We're shampooing the carpets and moving furniture, taking furniture out of the house. So it's been kind of difficult to film just because there is stuff everywhere. So I'm ending in the bedroom because it really was just the only other room that I had that was a disaster that I was actually able to clean, and I'm just going to take it for what it is. I know that this is going to be like temporary discomfort for long-term satisfaction for when we get into our new house. It'll all, all the stress will go away, and it'll just be a lot more calmer and not as chaotic. So I'm ending in the bedroom. At least that room is nice and clean. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A really short clean with me, and just taking it one day at a time. I know right now things are just unbelievable, and the world is just going through it right now. So I hope that this little break in your day just gave you some peace and could take your mind off of things for a little bit. Again, if you're new here, my name is Sydney, and this is the Pleasant Street Farmhouse. I would love to have you support my channel and my family by hitting that subscribe button, making sure that bell notification is turned on, and as well as turning on the turn on option when you hit that bell notification. It means the world to me to have all of your support, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.